Hello and welcome to another episode in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look into Castle Drop by, and there's quite a lot of people, Xentt, Legandairy, Magnus, Chris Steenerson aka Steen3D, Chris Murillo, Aramizs or Aramizs, Kali3333, Loikan, Veronika, Maynard, and Red Hua. So before we jump into the brief description and then into the game, let me remind you of the playlist, which you will find linked down in the video description, which contains well, all the videos I've published so far, and also a pilot episode which explains what a game jam is, what this game jam is in particular, and what a dungeon crawler is. So make sure to have watched that before continuing with this video. And with that, yeah, let's look at the description here. Castle Drop, submission for the 2025 DungeonCrawler Game Jam. You are the guardian that oversees a castle floating in the sky. It has been hijacked by chicken invaders who have stolen the spirits that allow this castle to soar. It is up to you to find the 3 spirits and return them to Sacred Tree before the castle crashes into the earth. Okay, the earth. We have not really a lot of other like controls or something, so let's see if we find out more in the game. Let's jump into Castle Drop. So here we are in the game, Castle Drop. If you start the game, it's just in a 720p I think window. So while you can maximize it in Godot, which is the engine used here, then I saw that some interface stuff in the game breaks, so I just clicked through the start, and you will see it in a second. I didn't fully read it, but I just wanted to get into the game to see if that's working with the scaling, and it is not. So what I did instead is now I am basically playing in the window, and for you I scaled that up to full screen here in OBS. So yeah, let's have a look around. First, let's have a look into the options. We have music. It's just a very short, it's kind of nice sounding, reminds me of the Civilization intro a bit. But yeah, it's very short, unfortunately. Then we end it quite loud, so I reduced the Windows volume quite a bit, and I probably need to increase it in a second. So yeah, here we have the full credits and options. Then let's have a look at the tutorial. To win, you must locate the tree spirits and return them to the tree to stop the castle from dropping out of the sky. Okay, to move, to rotate, okay, so this is standard, and to attack is shift. Alright, then go back, and let's start a new game. See here, the interface now is very silent, but you are the guardian that oversees this castle. It has been hijacked by chicken invaders. These invaders have stolen and misplaced the spirits that allow this castle to soar. Ah, they look cool. It's up to you to find the 3 spirits that power the castle and return them to the sacred tree so that your castle might float once more. Should you fail, you, the spirits, and the castle shall perish upon impact with the ground. To move around the castle, use these keys. Rotate, okay. To attack the invaders that may come across, use the shift key. The castle and spirits are depending on you. Do your best to save them. Alright, so yeah, if you maximize that, then this blue bar here to the right is kind of here. And yeah, as I mentioned, now the volume is too low, so let me increase that again. Alright. So, yeah, I can already see that the field of view is too high. And this makes it look odd, like too deep the tiles look too deep, and it looks like when you're turning that you are standing far on the far end of the tile. But yeah, let's get back to that in a bit and first explore a bit here. So we don't have any other keys like a map or something, right? No. This is probably an enemy there. Are we already in combat? Yeah, okay. So that was probably standing just one tile in front of us. But yeah, okay, now we have to talk about that. So, yeah, as I mentioned, the perspective is off. The field of view is too... It's weird. You are not even seeing anything from the tile in front of us. But yeah, you can see that this here is 2 tiles, right? This is 1 tile, and this is the other. And we do not see anything from the tile we are standing on. And these tiles, they are quite long. So, let me put in the Legend of Grimrock thing. Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of as if it was similar, but it's not really, because this line here, which you can see in Grimrock, is on a very different point here. Like, this was the tile. How is this? Now, this is also a weird case here. We might even see some bits of what we are standing on, but this is just because this one is stretching inside the tile. It's a bit misleading. But either way, the field of view is a bit too high. It feels like we are back on the tile, basically throwing the world in front of us, around us, as if we were pulling it around. So that's a bit odd. Regarding the controls, unfortunately it's not queuing up, and it's also not working if we go forward and hold the button so that we can do a continuous turn. So yeah, both could certainly be improved. What you can do is press and hold to do a continuous move forward. So yeah, the controls and perspective need to get some... Oh, the castle crashed. So yeah, we are on a time restriction. New game. Anyways, we need to... So here you can see something from the tile you're standing on, right? If we are looking at the wall. And this by itself looks fine. This also looks fine. Yeah. I think it might just be the field of view being too high. And then you'd need to adjust that with the camera position on the tile, possibly. So we need to get... is this... No, okay. So when the... Oh, this is... Enemy is walking. The lights went off. Oh, did we get... Were we attacked before? We got a new light. So right side of the windows was the first enemy. I don't quite... Why was this overwritten with another key? Okay. So we have the windows to the right. So let's go to the right side now. Yeah, but also the enemy, when the enemy is right in front of us, it looks like it's super far away. And this is just one tile, and this one tile looks super far away, and you can see that this tile is too long. So yeah, the perspective is definitely off. And we have the sound again. I'm also not sure if turning... If turning takes time. Huh? Let me look into the... Do we just need to bring them... Or did I actually win the game? So we need to bring them to the tree. This is the first one. Maybe we did bring it to the tree now. I'm not sure. Okay, the second one. How am I supposed to... Is it about the right order? And what... Maybe I need to restart the game and something went wrong. Also, I don't know what the blue bar is for, so that also seems a bit off. Like, I first thought that this was a scrolling bar or... Ah, no, yeah, okay, this is our timer, actually. I see it gets down. I didn't see that before. Maybe? What if we go there again? No, okay. Why were they taken before? And why then they're gone now? Maybe there are some tiles when they are getting erased? What are these sun symbols meaning? I don't get it. Because it looks like we get more suns each time. Each time we start over, which is probably a bug. The pixel art is nice. Also the surrounding here looks fine. It's not fitting perfectly with, like, it's two different art styles, right? But it's fine. So that happened before, that this guy is gone. So maybe we can... If I'm not turning, it might be just enough. Ah, that was them. Now we have all three. I'm not sure. Yeah, this seems to be a bug with the sun stuff. But I am not sure what that means. Probably that's my hit points. This is also weird. Sometimes it looks like it's going down by just one. And sometimes it looks like it's taking down more. Yeah, okay. Every second time. So this was now the most efficient way I can do that. I don't see any system here. Like if we need to take them in the right order or something. No, turning is not using up time. This is hit points. And if this bar is empty, it's game over. But I also don't get why... Why before they were going away, like this now, maybe when we are looking towards the tree, they're used up, but they are also not refreshing anything, and now it's not used up. Now here it is, but we don't get anything from that. Okay, I don't get it. Let me have a look into some of the comments. Suboptimal routes. Okay, I need to check something here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I saw a video now of someone beating it, but it might not. So I mean, I have been super efficient in what I did before, and what I mentioned before is that this bar is going down 1 and 2 times. Now, for example, it went down when turning. Now it's not going down at all. So there might just be some inconsistencies. And I have no idea how to provoke these inconsistencies. Or like maybe holding the button makes you slower than if you press them one by one or something really weird. Let me really move one by one. Yeah, that takes a while. But I don't have high hopes. Oh. I think I got it one earlier than I thought I would. It might also be that there's a bleed over into the next game. That depending on your last step, the first step in the game either is counting or is not, or something really odd. That was the last one. No, not working. And if we just use the least amount of key presses, what happens if we bump into a wall? Nothing. Okay, now I'm trying to use the least amount of key presses. Now I press 1 time forward, 1 hit. So the left into the wall. Ah, this was 1 tile too far. 1 back into the wall. 1 back into the wall. I think that's 3. Now left into the wall. Forward into the wall. Right into the wall. 1 time back. Right into the wall. Back into the wall. 2 times right. Back, not quite into the wall. It was too far, right? No, that was correct. And forward. Okay, I give it up. So either way, very weird stuff and very minimalistic. So I think the graphics are nice, the sound is nice, but in terms of gameplay, there isn't much, and what is there is unfortunately not working too well. So Yeah, I mean, I guess everything was created for this jam and nothing was used from external. So that has been Castle Drop by Xentt, Legendairy, Magnus, Chris, Steenerson, Scene 3D, Chris Murillo, Aramizs, or Aramizs, Kai3333, Loikan, Veronika, Maynard, and Red Hua. Yeah, I think that would have needed some polishing, but if you want to give it a try, you will find a link down in the video description. But yeah, I give up here, and yeah, check it out yourself. You can also find a link in the video description to the playlist with all the games I've covered so far. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.